Orange Room friends. I'm here in my backyard and I wanted to read you a book today called Say Something. It's written on the binding. It's the edge of the book that holds the book together. Our book was written by and the pictures were drawn by Peter Reynolds. So he wrote all of the words and he drew the pictures. That means he's the author and the illustrator. So this week in Elm, we've been talking about our social emotional skills and how we interact with people. And there are many different ways that you can interact. You can be with, you can be around, you can speak to other people. And I thought this book would be a really great one to do so with, to kind of learn new ways that we can interact with people and how important what we have to say and our voice can be. That even though you're still just children, what you have to say is important, and you are important, and you are unique and special. All right, say something. The world needs your voice. The world needs your voice. Mine? Yes, yours. Go ahead. It doesn't need to be perfect, as long as it's from your heart. You don't have to be loud. Powerful words can be whispered. You can say something in so many ways. With words, actions, with creativity. If you see someone lonely, you see, he's sitting by himself. He's all alone. And his face looks a little sad. So this boy is going to come over. Say something by just being there. Just by sitting down with your friend shows that you care about them. You don't want them to be lonely. If you see an empty canvas is like an empty piece of paper with nothing on it, say something with your brush. If you see an empty lot, a lot is another word for like a garden space. Say something by planting a seed and watching it bloom. If you see someone being hurt, oh no, that's not nice. We don't want to hurt our friends or anybody. He sees it and he's about to walk away. Should you walk away if you see something like this happening? Say something. Be brave. He says, hey, stop. He's telling him, stop. Get off him. That's not okay. That hurts. If you see something beautiful, say something with a poem. Planted meadow splashed with rainbows. He's writing about this flower he sees. If you have a brilliant idea, if you think of something, say something with confidence. Eureka, she says. She's a scientist, and she came up with something new, and she wants to share it. So she's going to tell people. If you want to show the world who you are, say something with style. Ta-da! She's choosing to show who she is, what her personality is, with her clothing. If you are angry, oh, do you see her face? They're talking, and her face looks angry. Say something to help people understand. So they were over there talking, and she was by herself. So now she's going to tell him how she feels. You made me feel invisible, meaning they made her feel like she wasn't there. It sounds like maybe they were talking about her and pretending like she wasn't right there. You made me feel invisible. That really hurt." And the boy says, "I'm sorry." And maybe you could ask her how to help, what you could do to make her feel better. If you see an injustice is like something that isn't okay, something that's wrong, like a friend hurting another friend, or somebody taking somebody else's toy, or you see someone writing on something they shouldn't be writing on. An injustice is something that you do not think is correct, is right. If you see an injustice, say something peacefully. Peacefully means to be kind. No more hurting people, his sign says. Peace. He means show love, show kindness. Inspire others to do the same. You can talk to your friends about choosing kind words and kind ways to be with each other. Sometimes you'll say something and no one will be listening. But keep saying what's in your heart, and you'll find someone who listens. See, the little birdie's going to listen to her. Or your mom and dad would listen to you. Or maybe if you have a special sleepy friend, you could tell it to them. Because what you have to say is important, even if there's not a lot of people around to hear it. Keep saying it. And you may be surprised to find the whole world is listening. Sometimes when you're talking and you have something important to say and it doesn't seem like anyone's listening, look, all the other birds came. They are listening. Or you could say, "Hey, I want to tell you something." And I bet you people will listen. If you are grateful for being alive, quietly say something to the stars, to the universe. Some people find it easier to say something than others. I hope, I believe, I wish, join us. Together we can. I am ready to change the world. Imagine, all of these children are uniquely different, and they all have something powerful and wonderful to say. But everyone has something to say. See, he has something, and even the bird is singing. So, when you're ready, say something. The end. I hope you enjoyed the book, friends, and you can talk to your mom and dad a little bit more about what it means to say something, and when you should say something, and what it could look like. Just remember, you are important, you are unique, and you are special. Okay? Bye, Orange Room friends.